This is my life, yeah, it's cliche, but it's all I think about all damn day. I missed that intro. I missed this channel, and I pretty much missed a lot of shit. So yesterday Dylan posted a top 10 of 2010 video on this channel, and I felt like doing the same thing because I missed this channel. And yeah, so I'm determined to try to post more on this channel, and I think that everyone else should as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna do what Dylan did, and I'm gonna show you my top 10 books of 2010. So yeah, number 10 is Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. This is a great book about a girl who struggles with bulimia. I read it in like it was one of my very first books of my challenge, so I don't remember all the details about it, but I really, really loved it, and I'm actually planning on rereading it for 2011. So yeah, I loved this book. I think everyone should read it. I'm a little bit biased for this book, admittedly, because my very best friend suffered with eating disorders for the longest time. So yeah, but hello, it's sparkly. Everyone loves sparkly shit. Yeah. Number 9 is Need by Carrie Jones. I can't remember if I had at first read this. It was either in the very beginning of my challenge or like right before the start of 2010, but I'm going to count it as a 2010 because I can. This is an amazing series about pixies. I'm just showing this one. I actually preferred the sequel, Captivate, but yeah. So I don't know. This is just, it's a great series about pixies, and at first it's a little bit, stereotypical YA paranormal, but I really, really like it. So yeah. And then number 8 is Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson, which once again I preferred Scarlet Fever, the sequel, but I'll show you this one. I fell in love with this series. Maureen Johnson is one of my favorite authors of all time, and this is just brilliant. It's about this girl whose parents own a failing hotel in New York, and like there's all these aspects of theater because her brother is a struggling actor, and the best part about this book, I think, is that you really get a feel of New York. And I live in New York. I think I might have mentioned that in the channel. I don't know. I live in New York. I don't live in the city, but I go to the city rather a lot. So I can tell you right now, when books are set in the city and they don't get it right, it's really bothersome and it's really annoying. But Maureen Johnson lives in New York City, and I think because of that, she really portrays the city well. She portrays New York life really well, and this book is just really well done, as is its sequel, and I think everyone should read this. Yeah. Sorry, I rambled about New York there. Number 7 is The Devouring by Simon Holt. I'm actually reading the sequel right now. Sorry. This is a great horror YA novel. I think that it's really unique because there's not really very many horror books in YA, but this is about a girl whose brother kind of gets possessed by these things called devours, which they inhabit human bodies on Starry Night, which is the winter solstice, I think. So yeah, it's just really cool, and yeah, I'm so descriptive today. Number 6 was the second to last book I read for my challenge, and that's Perfect Chemistry by Simone Alcaraz. I was really hesitant to pick this up at first because It's romance. I'm not that big into romance. Um, and it also really reminded me of West Side Story, um, with the whole uh, Mexicans or whatever, Puerto Ricans, whatever. Um, that was the point, though. It's like a Romeo and Juliet type deal. But this book really surprised me, and it's really good. It's about this guy named Alex who is a Latino blood, and a girl named Brittany who puts up this facade of being perfect, and she's like the most popular girl in school, but she's really not perfect. And then he puts on this facade of being like a tough guy, but he's not really that much of a tough guy. So it's just really lovely, and I really liked it. So yeah. And then number 5 is the Mortal Instruments series as a whole, but I got my favorite one for this one, City of Glass. This series is brilliant. It's about this girl named Clary Frey whose mother disappears, and she gets sucked into the world of shadow hunters, which are basically these hunters who hunt like demons and vampires and werewolves and people of the downworlders. It's a really interesting series. It's pretty much brilliant, and yeah, I don't know how else to describe it except brilliant. It's one of my favorite series of all time now. Yeah, and then number 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Number wait, fuck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Number 4 is Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I didn't think that I was gonna put this one so high at first, but then after I thought about it, I really love this series. It's about a fallen angel, basically, and a girl, and their relationship. But the thing about this book that's really nice is that it's so suspenseful. The series as a whole, it really keeps you on the edge of your seat. And I'm really excited for the third one, which I think is called Tempest. So yeah, check that out. And then number 3, whoa, book's falling. Number 3 is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This book is absolutely brilliant. It's very similar to the Mortal Instruments series, but it's not. It's about this girl named Tessa who lives in Victorian era England, and her aunt is her caretaker, and when her aunt I think it's her aunt, maybe it's her grandmother, I don't remember. When her aunt dies, she goes on a ship to go stay with her brother, but she gets bombarded by these Black Sisters, I think they're called, and then Dark Sisters, who are members of the Pandemonium Club, which is this really secret organization. And basically she finds out that she's a shapeshifter, kinda. And then she gets fallen into with the shadow hunters at the London Institute. So it's really interesting, and it's pretty much amazing. It's one of the best books I've read in my entire life, I think. So yeah. And then number 9, this will be no surprise to anyone who knows me, Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. This is a great book about 2 boys of the same name, Will Grayson, who meet up and their lives intertwine, and it's this great story about love, and not to say that it's a romance story, but it's about love and like what love is good for you and what love you need in your life, and it's brilliant and heart-touching and beautiful, and I love everything about this book. So yeah. And then number 1 on my top 10 is a series that I'm glad that I picked up this year. It's now pretty much, besides Harry Potter, besides Harry Potter, my favorite series of all time, and that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I can't believe that I had just heard of this. It was at the very beginning of the year, but I can't believe it had been out for since like what, 2008 or something, and I had, yeah, 2008, and I had just heard of it at the beginning of 2010. Where was I for 2 years? Where was this my whole life? This is a great dystopian series about a dystopian society who separated America into 13 districts, the 13 of which is destroyed. And the districts are ruled by the capital. And the capital requires once a year each district contributes two of their children, one boy and one girl, into a death match called the Hunger Games, where basically one person survives and that one person is the victor. And this is just such a great series. It's so brilliant. I love everything about it. I can't say enough about that. So, yeah, these are my top 10 of 2010 stuff. Pretty much. I think maybe, even though I already did it on my channel like a while ago, obviously, maybe I'll do like an epic Christmas haul from all the stuff I got for Christmas. I think that would be fun. So, yeah. I hope to post more on here, and I really miss this and stuff, so I can't remember what we say at the end of videos. But yeah. Goodbye. I don't want to say later, bitches, because that's what I say on my channel, but this is going on for too long. Happy 2011, people. Yeah.